Hello, Gemini. Hope you are doing well. Welcome back to the channel if you are coming back, and if you're new, welcome as well. So I want to do a quick reading, and it will be 5 cards. First card will be your energy. Second card will be your person's energy. Third card will be the energy surrounding the situation. We will pull a card for advice, and then there will be a card underneath the deck that will be what you do not see coming. We are still in the energy of the full moon that peaked on Saturday. That was the full moon in Aquarius. So that is about shocking revelations. The energy is quite electric. It's a little rebellious. So Aquarius energy does march to their own beat. So it can be pushing us to think a little differently and act consciously and embrace our weirdness, right? Embrace who we truly are. So that might play into this reading. So keep in mind that even though I'm saying the first card is your energy, use your discernment. And if you feel the second card is actually your energy, then trust that, okay? All right. What do we got for Gemini, please? What do we have for Gemini and their person? Oh, what is with the majors? Okay. All right, Gemini. So the first card out, we've got the Tower. Something suddenly happened, okay? Something shook you up. Something caused something to blow up. Something just was shocking, right? And like I said, the full moon in Aquarius is about shocking revelation. So something could have happened very quickly, very swiftly, sudden change, right? That had happened. Your person's energy is the 7 of Pentacles. So this is giving me a feeling of looking back at what was growing between you two. Interesting. Such different energies. The combined energy is the 3 of Wands. So this gives me a feeling of moving forward, kind of like one person moving forward, one person is in waiting. So I'm getting 2 vibes, right? Because it's a combined energy. One is ready to step forward, manifest, move. The other one is in waiting. And I feel the waiting is your person, right? With the 7 of Pentacles, right? This is looking, like I said, looking back on how far maybe you two have come, and, looking at growing, moving forward and growing more. And you possibly maybe you were waiting on something. And you received some sort of information that shook you up. Maybe you didn't realize this person was actually wanting to see how things were going to progress. Maybe that was a shock to you because the advice is the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, this is long-term stability, right? This is growth, future planning. This is, everybody in your network. Long term. This is, like I said, planting the seed. So your person, was anticipating something between you two. And they were waiting to see if this was going to go further between you two. But there's something about you. So what you don't see coming is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new opportunity. This is this could be the fact of somebody offering you an opportunity to work with them. And that may have been the shock for you, to where it was like maybe you were, kind of moving along doing something job-wise, right? Maybe you've been doing side jobs and you've been waiting to see if there was an opportunity with somebody you knew that was going to be more solid. And it came in, right? What you don't see coming is here's that offer, right? Here's that job offer. Here's the offer to have full-time work, not just side jobs. And maybe you didn't think this person was thinking of you as an opportunity to grow with. So maybe they said, hey, let me see if I have an opportunity for you to collaborate and work with me. And you were like, nah, okay, I'm not going to, put all my eggs in one basket. I'm going to, start doing other side jobs, putting my resume out in other places. Maybe you were thinking about doing something part-time to kind of get you by while you were, waiting to see if something was going to happen here with an offer. And boom, here it comes. This is something that can give you the financial stability you were looking for. Okay. So let's clarify the Tower. Tell me more about this Tower. Yeah, this may have been a major surprise for you. You just didn't think anything was going to come of it. One more. Seven of Pentacles again. Sun. Queen of Cups. You're like, wow. I got chills. You're like, wow. You know, this is amazing. Like your heart is overjoyed with happiness that, you know, here comes twice Seven of Pentacles, right? So that's your person, right? They're in the energy of, you know, looking back and, hey, you know, I think we've got this opportunity. I think we can make this work. I think we can bring you on board. And you're like, surprise, you know, it came out of the blue. Now you're like, okay, I can't do these part-time jobs. I need to put my heart and soul into this opportunity, right? Because this is where I'm going to actually see some financial results, right? And it is just making you feel so happy and so giddy. So this tower is a surprise. This is wow, changes quick. This is great. This is amazing. I feel very happy for you because you feel so warm and it almost gives you that feeling of saved by the bell. You know, I don't have to do these part-time jobs and these side gigs. You know, I have something that is more stable that, you know, you didn't expect to come in. So the universe was like, well, you weren't expecting it, you know, you put it out into the universe, you wanted it, you know, you wanted to, you know, manifest, right? You were like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna wait, but I'm not gonna, you know, put all of my hope in it and sit around and not do anything. You're like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a couple part-time jobs and, you know, maybe do a couple of side jobs to kind of get me by. You know, I kind of have to keep moving. I still, you know, got bills to pay, right? You still need money. And the universe said, hey, you know what? Here you go. Here's the opportunity. So it worked out. I mean, this is, I don't even know if it really needs more clarifications, to be honest with you. We can take a look at the Ten of Pentacles. And then do an angel number. I mean, this was just a happy surprise, you know? It's giving you a solid job, an opportunity. And your person's like, let's go. Let's move forward. We got room for you. We've got projects. Let's go. And you're like, I'm ready. I got chills. Yeah, it makes me very happy for you. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, the only thing I can think of is it saying, okay, you know, here's this opportunity. Take this opportunity. It's going to give you the long-term stability you're looking for. Yeah. 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 So Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, Empress. You can relax now. I know you were, you know, probably feeling a little stressed, even though you were like, okay, I'm going to continue on doing what I need to do, but I feel good. I can now, Eight of Cups, I can leave behind the worries, the stress, and I can leave behind these, you know, little side jobs and put my heart and soul now into, I mean, the Empress. This is the most productive card in the deck. So this is, you're going to be a busy little buzzard now at this full-time gig, and it's going to pay off, right? The Empress is the most productive, right? She's the one that makes it happen, whether you're masculine or feminine. You're making this happen. You're on a roll. It's going to pay off your everything that you've wanted. So you're leaving behind one aspect of your life and you're walking towards something new, and you can relax now, right? You can feel better. Your mind can, Gemini, there's a lot of thoughts that go on. So you were probably like, okay, what can I do? All right, I'm gonna get a couple of part-time jobs that'll help me get through. If you're, I don't know if you were getting unemployment, right? As we all know, unemployment gives you a little bit, but in this day and age, is it going to pay for all your bills? No. So you were probably trying to figure out, what can I do to make up while I'm kind of waiting to hear on an opportunity, and you got that opportunity. So rest, feel good. This is good. You're solid. So let's get you an angel number. That was quick. 333. Support. You're getting the support you need. Expansion. That's the Empress. The Empress is all about expansion. Inspiration, confidence. You have your confidence back now that somebody's like, hey, we got room for you. We need you. You're like, oh, wow, great. You're like, all right, I'm feeling good again. I'm feeling confident. I feel like, I still have it, right? I still have it in me. People are still going to want to offer me positions, and, I can show my skills and show who I am because, I have heart and soul, and I'm happy, Focus inward now. So that's, a lot of the Queen of Cups, right? Empress, that's feminine energy. The Eight of Cups is feminine. The Ten of Pentacles is feminine energy. So it's now, trusting your intuition, trusting your feeling and your gut on the support that's there for you now. Perfect the skills you have. So you have the skills for this position. Now you're able to really go in and show what you can do. Unleash your creativity. That's about the Empress as well. That's being creative. You can, help show that you can bring all these new projects and financials into this position that you've been offered. You'll be able to express yourself and enhance your self-esteem, solidify your purpose. You're stepping into something that not only makes you happy, but your heart and your feeling and your soul is into it. So being able to step into your purpose is going to make you feel like work is not really work. You are so happy and excited for this. This is, a reward. It's a rewarding job, right? It's not, oh God, is it Monday already? You know what I mean? It's not like that for you. Your unique abilities can have a positive impact on your community. So, this is amazing that here you are stepping into what you really want to do. It's not about just going to work. It's not about just making that money. You're stepping into a purpose, whatever that is for you, that makes you feel like you're helping people. And not only that, it gives you a solid foundation for future. Because if you're happy and you're feeling into it and you're feeling good and people, see how happy and excited you are, and you're bringing all this wonderful energy in, that's what's going to make you successful, right? Getting the support you need. This is coming in, and you can relax now. I get the chills. I am so happy for who this resonates with. Happy Tower, happy surprise. Universe is like, hey, we want you to step into your purpose. We want you to feel good about what it is you're doing. They are there to support you. Everybody's there to support you. So I am so happy for you. Congratulations. Let me know, if this resonates and you're stepping into your purpose, and it's not just about Monday. Here we go again. Is the week over yet? No, you're going to be like, oh my God, every day is Friday. And that is amazing. So whatever it is, if this resonates and you're stepping into your purpose and it's there, let me know what it is. I would love to hear it. If it resonates, hit the like button, share. If you feel inclined to subscribe, I'd love to have you on board. Much love and light. I will talk to you soon.